All right, welcome back, Pumpkin Club members. Before I forget, video cred to my beautiful wife. It is August 13th today. So a couple shout outs before we get out going, right? Shout out to Leo Scarlett and AJ. Thanks for watching. And Anna, who's at Search and Rescue School this week. So hope they're all doing well. All right, so this is the first time you heard me say this probably since we started these videos. We actually had a good week. There's no emergencies. Nothing's keeping me up at night. We've started our new regimen, so we are feeding everything both night and day. So in the morning we put half the chemicals on, and then we water them down, rinse off the leaves. And in the last week now, we've started doing something that I just want to experiment with. It's called foliar feeding. So we take half of the chemicals that we feed them every day, and we come out here at night and we spray it on the leaves, and it sits on the leaves, and the leaves actually absorb it better. I do want to address a rumor that was on the internet that I was out at 12:30 at night with a flashlight after a storm foliar feeding. I want to say that that's categorically true. We were out here at 12:30, 1 o'clock doing foliar feeding after the last storm. So let's get into, the other thing, I don't know if you can see it. You can see it over here. If you remember last week, we said I found a grass killer. It doesn't kill anything other than grass. It takes like a week for it to enact or to get going, but all the grass is dying. So we are well weeded. I went through and got all the broadleafs out for as many as I could reach. So if the damn things die, it's not because of weeds. So let's look at this guy here. He's had the best week. He is sitting at 48 days. He is now weighing about 727 pounds. Growing just a hair over 30 pounds a day this week, and really catching up with everybody else. So doing good, no issues, no holes, no nothing. So the freak is doing good. We'll come over here to this guy. Not sure what's going on with him. Could just be a slowdown. He is sitting at day 49. You're around 50. Things start to ache a little bit, right? He is at 826 pounds as of this morning. He's only growing about 19 pounds a day. He was well in the 20s forever and ever and ever. He's been slowing down. Who knows? Could be the weather, could be the rain. Hopefully he has a lot of growth. His hole is better, but I won't show you, but his stem is cracking now. So right by where the hole was, now there's like little razor cuts, or like, razor thin cuts in his stem that we're keeping an eye on. The big thing about him, again, he's pampered. He's kind of a little bit of a prima donna. He has 2 fans now. So we stole Mo's fan because Mo was constantly under or neglected, but it got really muddy. We're still worried about mold up here, so now we got a fan blowing right down the main vine here, hoping to get air flow going through here and keep the bugs and the fungus away. So 2 fans here. This hopefully this is our boy, our girl. So that's him. And then our, see here. This is Mo, right? Mo's the most neglected pumpkin in the patch. He is sitting at 52 days, 750 pounds, 18 pounds a day. He's been slowing down too. He's got 25 days until his weigh off. We're really hoping for 1,000 pounds, so he's got to basically put 10 pounds on a day. The rest of the until his weigh off. I don't know. You can see here. I don't know. These leaves are just, they just look dead. I've been taking out 2 a day. Probably should just chop the damn things off. The new growth here looks good. The new growth looks good there. I don't know. It's not getting any worse. That's the thing where I said we're not having any emergencies this week. We haven't been worried per se, because it's really just stayed here. It's gotten worse, but hasn't spread to the new growth. So hopefully the damn thing works. So that's it. We are worried a little bit about next week. We've got 2 inches of rain coming. It's supposed to get down in the 60s. So yeah, so one of the things we have to worry about when you get large amounts of rain is these things gorge on water, and they actually start, that's where you get cracks in, they literally, they can like explode or do here when they're gorging on water. So nothing you can do other than just watch it rain. So yeah, thanks for your updates. We'll see you next week, and have a great week. Thank you, bye.